A biomass scheme such as what we have here at Woodbrook appears to attract the public more.
You hear about more developments using the biomass system, so to be one of the first one in was definitely one of the reasons why we bought it.
It's helping the environment and it's also very good for the homeowner.
The ultimate aim of Woodbrook has been to improve the quality of the environment for people so that they enjoy living in Woodbrook. Low carbon technologies have been a significant part of that. The Carbon Trust has been very beneficial to Woodbrook in terms of the technology that it has helped us with and our understanding of the technology.
Woodbrook is a 25-acre private housing development in Lisburn, Northern Ireland's third largest city, which will feature a traditional mix of different house types as well as retail stores, office spaces, community facilities and a park. Currently, the development is in its first phase. The site is made up of single-person apartments through to 4-bed terraces, which all rely on a district heating system.
Having looked at all the range of renewable technologies, we decided on a biomass fuel district heating system.
The biomass boiler was the most cost-effective way of providing a high-quality environment, high-quality heating system.
The total cost of the district heating system and the renewable energy system on the site is 2.6 million, which is approximately 7,500 per property. It certainly was a bold step, but we were confident if the system was marketed properly under the banner of an eco-village, then it wouldn't put off purchasers.
The Carvill Group sought expertise and commissioned Vital Energy to advise on the design, installation and operation of the boiler system.
First thing to consider with any biomass boiler is what is the fuel I'm going to put in it? Is the fuel itself sustainable? Is my fuel safe, sound, reliable?
Willow as a fuel is ideally suited to the UK and Irish conditions in that it likes the climate. The warm, damp weather is perfect for growing willow. They're a very fast-growing species. They're traditionally harvested every 3 years. It is very important to have the producer of the fuel and the end user very close together. We are approximately 18-20 miles away from Woodbrook, and it's less haulage and transport and it's better for the environment.
You've got to make sure the fuel is first of all not too damp, because that means that we lose calorific value. It also tends to reduce the efficiency of the boilers.
When the willow is harvested, it is about 50% moisture content. It is then dried to preserve it. 17% is the optimum fuel value for the willow chip, because when the willow chips are being burned in the boilers, they give it a lot of heat and very fine ash comes out of that.
The fuel store holds 50 tonnes of wood chip, which is a 2-week supply for the 358 properties, so peak times are always covered. A moving floor shunts the wood chip into the screw augers, which in turn feed the boilers. Vital Energy advised the Carvill Group to install 4 500 kilowatt boilers. These have no gas backup and are operated remotely by Vital Energy. They run on a rotor system, so at any one time 3 of the boilers are in operation, with the 4th as backup. These alternate so there is an even wear on each boiler.
With a biomass scheme, you put the pipeworks in first, then you'll put the roads in, then you'll put the slabs in to join up to the district heating network, and then you'll start building the houses as and when you need them. There is nothing technically difficult about it, it just takes a different approach.
The pipework takes the hot water from the biomass boilers along a main network from which run the junctions to each house. An electrical detector circuit and test points for leaks are also installed, so that problems can be detected easily.
High-dense areas lend themselves to district heating because we don't have a long ways to travel between houses. So the less distance there is, the more cost-effective it is, not only on the installation, but also on the running cost, because we're not having to pump the heat as far.
The biggest thing isn't just the actual heating system, it's how much the house keeps the heat. So once you have the heating on for a few hours, it's kept its heats better than ever any house I've been in before.
If they run a system more on a continental basis at a lower temperature over a longer period of time, the running costs and energy costs will come down.
The houses are built to a much higher standard of insulation than is required under building regulations and have lower U values, which means less heat escapes. All external walls have cavities that are 40% thicker than a regular house.
I have seen a reduction in the bills. We sort of did measure it over the first year, and I was coming in about 40% below what I had been in the previous house using oil.
As built, the building's carbon emissions are predicted to be 72% better than the standard required by current building regulations.
The market at the minute is particularly challenging, and Woodbrook has sold consistently through the downturn, and we're happy with sales progress on site.
The next phase is for 700 plus homes. In the second phase, we'd like to increase the insulation, and therefore you don't need such a big infrastructure requirement to heat the homes. In fact, they basically are self-heating.
I think the vision at the Carvill Group is a step forward for pretty much anybody in the UK housing development business.